The Tommy Fury KSI fight happened just over a week ago, and Tommy Fury won by majority decision, later overturned to unanimous decision. However, many people, and I mean many people, thought that the decision was wrong. So in this video, I'm going to go through the entire fight. I'm going to break it down and I'm going to score it, and we're going to see whether this was a robbery or not. So, let's find out. Alright, as you can see, KSI's already got to his bladed stance. Looking like Bambi right there. KSI is currently doing a karate-esque style. He's copying MVP, who I think goes to the same gym as him, so that would explain a lot. So I do and I don't like this style. What I do like is that he is staying relaxed. You can see he's just shaking his shoulders out. This depends on your cardio, I guess. But I'd say doing all that bouncing I'm not so keen on, just because it's a waste of energy. But it's unpredictable, and that's what Tommy Fury is struggling with, as you can see. Alright, they're clinching. KSI's getting some good shots in. Oh, that was good. Very KSI-esque punching style. It's kind of like Deontay Wilder, actually, where he tries to throw straight, but like he doesn't have the confidence to fully throw it. It's like a semi-overhand, semi-straight punch. But he caught Tommy with that. Oh, he's ready. Ref has to push him back. All right. Oh, yeah, you see that. You see that. He saw him going for it. You can see his right hand kind of like cocked and ready. You can just kind of tell he's about to throw it, and then boom. He does that Deontay Wilder sort throw while running forward. Very stoppy. Technically wise, it's pretty bad, but when he's fighting someone who's a lot more experienced than him, this could be an advantage. If you see it here, Tommy Fury is actually copying Tyson Fury. As you can see, he puts his arms over JJ's and he just leans on him, which will then drain KSI's stamina a bit. And that's the exact same thing Tyson Fury did to Deontay Wilder. But this is a similar fight. If Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder were 1,000 times shitter, this would be the fight. Well, this is like Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder from Wish. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Now, they didn't look like very hard shots. I know hitting to the back of the head is very dangerous, which is why it's illegal. And like from that, you should probably get a point deducted, because like he hit him twice, like blatantly on the back of the head. If we look here, you see that he's already hit him once, hits him again. Like he knows what he's doing. Like, come on, but maybe not a point deducted actually. But he should definitely get warned, and KSI should be allowed a bit of a break if he asks. Another thing I'll say quickly, you see that? I'm pointing at it, but you should be able to see it. That looks so mad. When you train, you should never leave your mouth open, because when you fight and you get hit, it's far more likely to damage your jaw when it's open, because when it's open, it's way more vulnerable compared to if you have it tense and tight. I know he's far away, but if you always practice to breathe through your nose, keep your mouth closed, see them lyrics there? Anyway, then you won't risk doing that when you're close together. You see that? Putting his arm over. Another way for him to lean his body over KSI and just drain his stamina. It's Fury tactics. Fury tactics. Also, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm not sure. A lot of clinching. A lot of clinching. You see that again? Again, he puts his arm over. Oh. Wait, that's round one done. I would give that to KSI. He just hit more in general. He had more impact. I don't think Tommy really hit anything significant. But yeah, KSI won that round. Alright, watch this, watch this. This was good from Tommy. So he's reacting. Boom, boom. He caught him with that. That was good. That was very good. Tommy's not throwing any jabs though. He's throwing these check hooks, which some of them are landing, which is good. That was another back. That was like a proper back to the head. At this point, I think he should have like 1 point taken away. Yep, it's deserved. He's hit him in the back of the head like 4 or 5 times. And that can have a serious impact on KSI. Maybe not in that moment. Maybe it doesn't hurt so much in that moment, but that will drain him a lot more. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. So he hit him with that, but that was kind of light. This, boom, boom, boom. You see, he's going ham with the clinch. Yeah, this is good. Yo, who the hell is that?
Who the fuck is that guy?
There we go. Tommy's throwing that jab. He needs to be throwing that jab more. The problem is, the reason why they're clinching so much is that KSI will come over with a right hand, Tommy Fury will duck, and then naturally they'll just clinch because KSI's just going full throttle forward rather than gauging his distance. I think that was KSI's tactic, so that could explain it, but it would have been better if he didn't jump so far forward so that when he hit him, he could follow up with some proper shots. Ooh, good slip, good slip. Ooh, that was good. Tommy is reacting a lot to KSI jumping forward, and the thing is, rather than Tommy jumping back while KSI jumps forward, Tommy should move his head either to the left, right, down, because him just jumping back disengages himself so that he can't throw anything as well. What he wants to do is he wants to slip but still be in range so that he can come back with a shot after KSI misses. And then for some reason, when KSI does actually throw and doesn't throw a feint, Tommy just stands there. If you see, so he moves back and then he does it again. And Tommy just stands there. All right, round 2 in the books. All right, so round 2, I think, was very close and it could have gone either way, but I would say it was KSI won that. 10-8 because a point was deducted from Tommy Fury. KSI still bouncing. Cardio is very good because it's not easy to be bouncing like that for 3 rounds straight. All right, a lot of clinch work, Now, from what I know, I could be mistaken, and correct me in the comments down below if I am, but judges don't really count clinch work that much. Like those punches, the judges don't care about basically because it doesn't really do much. And as they're both equally doing roughly the same amount of clinch work, the judges will probably not take that into account. Referee just pushed him back. The thing with Tommy right now, what he should be doing is actually feinting. He's doing a lot of like head movement feints, which is good, especially against KSI. He'll jump in and throw a punch, so it's harder for KSI to time him. But he should be also like feinting a jab, feinting different shots, and KSI will be thinking about the punches as well. And so it'll be actually easier for Tommy to throw a punch, if that makes sense. Ooh, that's good. That's very good. Let's just rewind that. Watch this, boom. Catches him on the way out. That was very good from Tommy. Good, that was a good jab. Tommy should be using his jab well. That's a fact. That's like the first jab he's thrown this round. That was... If we go back, let me just slow that down. Oh, fuck. So you see, he comes in. Watch Tommy's lead hand. KSI goes. And Tommy frames off. Firstly, let me just say, KSI's coming way too close. This is a problem with him bouncing so much because he isn't getting the right distance when he bounces too much. He's bouncing too far forward. From here, he can probably hit that jab, but that's kind of the range where Tommy will probably slip it and then counter. So he doesn't want to throw from there. He only needs to move a little bit more forward to actually hit Tommy. So if his foot goes about here, that's close enough. His foot does not need to go much further, but the problem is, see that he moves all the way across and now he can't throw properly. And what Tommy does a good job of is actually he tries to throw the jab, but he actually kind of like frames off so that KSI can't throw that rear hand, which I don't know if he did that on purpose or not. If he did, then good job. If not, then got lucky, I guess. But you see, now that he's got his arm around KSI, he can kind of manipulate him a bit so that he can come over with this other hand. So he comes, he misses because KSI comes in, which is good from KSI. And now he just works on that body. All right, KSI comes jumping in. It's just so telegraphed. The fact that he brings his arm out is a natural indicator that he's going to throw the right hand. Every time he brings one arm up, he's going to throw the other hand. That's what he does. Tommy Fury, of course, knows that. I think he was about to throw, but he realized what KSI was doing, so he's moved back. Yeah, so you can see here, it's kind of like, it's not a proper overhand, and it's not a proper straight. And because he's not in position, now you can't see his legs here, but from what I can see, I think his lead foot is too far to the left in this case, so that he can't rotate his right leg properly, and so he can't rotate his hip properly, and so when he throws his arm, he can't throw a proper straight. See that there? And because Tommy is moving to his right, KSI tries to angle it, so he tries to hit him anyway, but that means it's completely off balance. If Tommy Fury was more composed and just a better boxer in general, he would have capitalized on it, but he isn't. Tommy gets another back to the head shot. Now that should have another point taken because he knew what he was doing. He knew. You see, even then, when they're moving apart, Tommy's leaning on KSI still. Ooh. Oh, let's just go back. KSI brings that down. He's completely out of range, right? He jumps forward and throws that right hand. The problem is now it's going to be harder for him to come back because he's so far forward. He's not balanced. This is where he pays the price. Tommy grazed him. KSI's completely off balance. Look where his feet are. This is not good. The problem with Tommy is he's just rushing forward as well. See him, he's more coordinated, but he's still going too far forward onto KSI, so he can't stay at a distance and tee off on him, because that's perfect for Tommy. All right, that's the end of round 3. That was a difficult one to say who won. To be honest, can you give that like a 9-9? Because that just wasn't a very good fight. Early on in the round, Tommy did do quite well, and then after that it was kind of fairly even. So I would say Tommy won that. KSI's cardio is very good. I'll give him that. Both of them coming out with jabs now, which is good. Problem with KSI's jab is he's not looking to do damage with the jab. He's looking just to touch Fury so that he can come over with the right hand. So when they're exchanging, Tommy always wins because Tommy's looking to hit KSI and hurt him with the jab. You see that? Tommy just putting his arm over KSI again. You can see they're head hunting as well. Like they've barely gone to the body unless they're clinching. When they're clinching, they pretty much only go to the body. But when they're not clinching, they don't throw to the body. KSI threw a couple of those long crosses to the body that were just completely out of range. But except for that, Tommy Fury has not thrown any shots to the body from what I remember, except for when he's clinching. And the thing is, it's way easier for Tommy to get away with throwing a jab to the body or a cross to the body. KSI keeps coming over those overhands and Tommy will duck and then they'll clinch. What Tommy should be doing is when he's ducking, he should throw like a jab. Like if he's doing that, if he's throwing and ducking, then KSI actually feels the impact, and then he's less likely to keep throwing those overhands. So just stuff like this. The thing with Tommy Fury, I think he was too focused on knocking KSI out, so he just only threw to the head. But if he threw to the body as well, his chances of KOing KSI would be so much higher. That's good from Tommy. That's what I mean though. Tommy's actually throwing the jabs with intent. He's making KSI respect those jabs, and then he's coming over with the right hand. This is where what just happened there.
What?
KSI keeps leaning to his right, so this is where Tommy can now implement throwing his check hooks. So if Tommy Fury throws jab, KSI then ducks, then throws the hook, he'll catch him on the way. Oh, let's just go back there. Tommy gets that angle, which is good. I think he misses, but like he frames off of that lead hand and then he hits, which is good. Ooh, back. KSI hits him with his jab, and he just misses that overhand. Now if he threw it like a proper straight, he would have hit that. But because he's doing these looping shots, it's just way more wild, way less accurate. Yeah, they're just missing like crazy. Tommy's just not going. If Tommy went to the body, one that would open KSI up to be hit in the head, two, he would probably just drop him anyway, because KSI is just trying to slip. He knows Tommy's going for his head, so he's slipping. He won't see the body shot coming. Also, Tommy keeps ducking to his right as well, so KSI could use the check hook, because KSI's used the check hook coming in. And that's how he got to knock out 10, because he threw the check hook, then he threw the cross. That was good. But the thing is, if he threw it straight from here instead of bringing it like over, he would get a lot more power in it if he just threw straight from the body. Because right now his arm is like separate from the rest of his body. There's not like a proper overhand where you bring it all the way around, because then you get the momentum. He's got like the worst of both worlds, because he's not getting the long momentum of throwing an overhand. And he's not getting the power from when you have your body behind your punch. He's not fulfilling his potential power that he could be transferring into Tommy's skull. But he just slapped his ass. What's this Don doing? Fruity ref. Okay, maybe not. Oh, Tommy threw after the bell. You know he's annoyed because he's thrown after the bell. All right, round 4, Tommy won that, I think. Jesus. Bro almost knocked KSI of his shoulder. He gets a jab. Oh, that's like a pathetic. That wasn't even a jab. Like, such a pathetic shot. If he was just slightly further back and he didn't rush in, he could throw a huge right hand into KSI's head. KSI's not even looking. KSI just jumps in, doesn't even throw the jab properly because he's trying to hit the right hand, and then Tommy ducks. Look at where his rear foot is. It's not even on the ground. It's not even that footwork. I mean, the footwork is bad, but it's not even that. It's just that the distance management is so poor. They're both, mainly KSI, but they're both just jumping in. They're just jumping so far forward that they nullify any of the shots. That's why they're clinching so much. Every single time one of them throws a jab, the other one slips to their opponent's outside. Every time that has happened from both sides. Somehow none of them have realized this, and none of them have capitalized on the fact that they're doing that. You would think they'd know this. Especially Tommy. Tommy's been fighting since he was a child. He's had multiple fights. I think he's had over 10 fights. So he should know this. KSI, you can cut a little slack because he's been, fighting 4 years now? All right, round 5, I would say, no? Ickle test. Is this like testicle test? I don't know what that is. So I would say that last round KSI won. But that last round was a closed round. Okay, sorry. Why is he doing that? Why is he doing jumping jacks? I can understand him doing that with his lead arm, right? Because it's kind of like a feint. Not really, but it is kind of. Why is he doing that with his rear arm? That rear arm moving up and down doesn't do anything. And you can say it's to stay relaxed. He doesn't need to move that arm that far up. He can just bring it up like that instead of bringing it all the way up, all the way down. That's just a waste of energy. But like, they're just doing the same thing. They're slipping the same shot that they keep throwing at each other, and then they just clinch. I'm going to be honest, I'm getting annoyed at this fight because I can see. Oh, what the fuck? No, that's illegal. That should be a point deducted. Ref separated him and he threw a punch. This is how you know Tommy's pissed off, because he wouldn't have done that otherwise. This is a fairly even round right now. The most significant punch thrown this round was Tommy when he came out that clinch and just went for the check hook. That's probably the best punch he's thrown this whole fight. It's so sloppy though. If one of them had good distance management, they would have knocked the other guy out. He's definitely. Because it's all about distance management. That's why. Yo! Look at that winning shot. Look at that winning shot. Watch this. Boom! That was a good shot. Okay. Technically, it was awful, but he hit it. End of the round. That last round, that could have gone either way. I'd say KSI because of the shot at the end. But it's such a close round. That is such a difficult one. I don't know who I would have given the win to. So I'd say KSI won the first round 10-9. Second round 10-8. Third round Tommy 10-9. Fourth round Tommy 10-9. Say Tommy wins round 5. I said I'd say if I had to give it, I'd give it to KSI. So I would say KSI won 59-58. So let's go to the scorecards. Now if you look at what the judges wrote, the problem I find is that all the judges, excluding round 1, 3 and 4, all the judges had different opinions on who won what round, which obviously it's meant to be different opinions, but it's like completely varied. It definitely needs to get appealed, right? It was close. It was close. It wasn't a robbery. I wouldn't say it was a robbery, but it was leaning towards KSI. I thought KSI won that. Let's go to stats because I want you guys to see this. Now KSI, think about this. KSI has been training consistently for about 4 years. Tommy Fury has been training since he was a child. Been trained by John Fury, brother Tyson Fury, heavyweight champion of the world. The amount of time he's trained compared to KSI, he's trained so much more than KSI, let's be honest. And this brother has 25% accuracy. That's appalling. No, that's not even the worst part. Worst part is KSI, who punches like an autistic penguin, has 31% accuracy. 6% higher than Tommy Fury. It's not a good fight. So yeah. Let me know what you guys thought about this fight, who you thought won. Did you think Tommy won? If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I had to say. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to hear your feedback. Leaving a like and subscribing would also be greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.